This is everything and everywhere that we ate in Budapest. Starting with day one, we felt pretty whacked from travelling, so we decided to save trying traditional Hungarian food for the following day, just we thought we'd have a bit more time and energy to appreciate it more. So instead we went for a friend's recommendation of a local burger place called Smashy. A house burger and fries came to £6.50, which London could never, and I'd go as far to say it's the best smash burger I've ever had. Great quality meat, fresh homemade pickles with a delicious house mayo, and Rufus even went back to get seconds. 10 out of 10. The next morning we headed over to Freyja the bakery, and the flat white and iced coffee were the best that we had on our trip. Absolutely delicious. We got the cottage cheese pastry, which was a perfect combination of sweet and savoury, and the pistachio swirl had a lovely tangy raspberry jam on top. We came here twice on our visit. Really recommend it for a great coffee and pastry. Now onto a Hungarian meats restaurant that Anthony Bourdain had visited. So we came here to try their Kolbasz, which is a Hungarian sausage, and they also recommended their schnitzel. The blood and liver sausages were super rich, really nice and soft, and went really well with their tangy spiced mustard. And again, the schnitzel was probably one of the best I've ever had. Nicely even cooked breading and tasty tender chicken. We also tried a range of the different pickles, and they were all absolutely delicious. Then langos is probably the number one recommended dish to try in Budapest, and we tried to find a sort of hole-in-the-wall langos spot because we were told that street vendors would be the best for this, but unfortunately all the ones we came across were closed. So we headed to the one inside the city park, and I'm pleased to say it wasn't a tourist trap. The fried dough is crispy on the outside, light and fluffy on the inside, topped with nice strong garlic, sour cream and cheese, and it was bloody fantastic. Following a local's recommendation, it led us to this rustic restaurant where we tried goulash and veal paprikas. So it's my first goulash, and this will be hard to beat. It was dark, rich, super tender meat, and the little gnocchi pasta pieces were addictive. The veal paprikas was more of a lighter sister dish to this, with the lovely sour cream that paired really well with their famous hot paprika chili sauce. And I mean, you can't go to Budapest and not visit the Central Market Hall. Since we couldn't get our hands on the classic Kolbasz the day before, we decided to try it here. The classic is packed with loads of paprika, and I think it was my favourite flavour out of all of them, and I need to get my hands on the spicy one next time. Now this Gastro Bar was a recommendation that came up quite a few times, so we had their goulash soup, which was really hearty, lovely fresh herbs and fresh veg running through it. Absolutely loved it. They're also famous for their crispy baguettes, which I liked, but I definitely favoured their goulash soup. But with this being down the road from Simplika, I would definitely smash a baguette after a night out. Speaking of post-club food, we tried this bizarre hybrid of a langos and burger at Smash Langos. And okay, the meat patties and the cheese in the centre were really good, but the double fried langos were just extremely hefty and very greasy. Definitely one only enjoyed after multiple pints. And finally, of course, we couldn't leave without trying a chimney cake. Again, like the langos, people said go find like a street vendor for this. So we went and had a cinnamon chimney cake filled with hazelnut cream. And as a savoury gal, this took me by surprise. I absolutely loved it. If you think the outside is kind of like the crispness of a donut with the sugar, the inside has a more fluffy bready-like texture. Much lighter than I expected, and so moreish. So that was everything that we ate in Budapest, and Budapest did not disappoint in the food department.